So there we go. Something a bit different. 17Kane66, thanks for the follow. In games like this, where playing against the AI isn't always the most difficult, especially if you're playing as a fairly strong nation. A lot of challenge comes from playing as weaker nations, but that's a different thing. I try and like to play for a bit of flavour in the game, rather than just going for the most all-out, effective, cheesiest, easy win sort of situations. Makes it feel a bit more like a World War II game, which is why I bought this. Do I want to start working on rockets and stuff yet? Not far off getting everything I want from this tree, and then I'll start. The Navy. I need to get on the Navy. God, is it 44? Crap. Okay, I need to get the Navy increased. We're using 1940 models, which is going to be fine for most things. Speaking of which, while that war finishes off. Yeah, I thought I had some more of these. That's just... what needs training? That needs to repair itself. And that. Generally speaking, most of that is alright. Let's add those in. And we put that back into training when the ships get there. Why are there 4 ships there? Oh, they're just detached for repairs, aren't they, and upgrades. Let's carry on working this one up. Or do I get this? I don't... yeah, I'll go for this. I'm not facing much armour at the moment. Let's quickly change the anti-tank guns over. We're going through those quite fast. I'm having no anti-tank guns. We're just getting the factories upgraded to the latest one before we discover something new. Oh, you've just developed those 37mm barrels. Yes, we're on 57 now. I'll put another... Yeah, because I'm changing it so fast, the efficiency never gets a chance to build up. We'll have another factory in there. And another one in my Japanese Defence Force. So, let's get... Did I ever get the war on Iraq? No, I didn't. Oh, I am. I'm justifying. Okay. That's okay then. What about Saudi Arabia? How much? How long? 160 days? Yep, send. Okay, we're going to go for it. This is the Japanese control of the Middle East while we build up everything else. A mocap sword company has tagged Warhorse on Facebook. Interesting. Right, Iran. Come on, Iran. You know you're beaten. You can't carry on much longer like that. Speed that up. It's soon going to go. Which also is the yes, there we go. I thought so. I thought so. They have quite a bit of stuff, though. Okay, so we are going to conquer Iran. We're not going to puppet them. We're going to take all states. End turn. Nice. Done. We better just hit pause whilst we sort this out. So that gives us the extra land border I wanted with the with India. Let's just take a look what we're going to do. I imagine this army is quite beaten up. I mean, I've got some good elite troops there, but they took a fair old pasting, some of these. It's the downside of setting things to be quite aggressive, unfortunately. They also had a hard fight going through some of the mountains, so if I order everything to stop and then give everything a front line just from there to there, hopefully they'll respond well to that. And the infrastructure situation, how bad is it? It's not good. Oh, God. Let's take that down to 7. Put into that. We're bringing supplies in from... I don't know where we're bringing supplies in from. We're going to have to work on this. I don't expect to be in there too long. A naval base would be a better idea. We can bring supplies in. There we go. So let's boost that to 7 as well. Cat count. See if that helps. You managed to get 2 sentences in your head and combine them in chat. Good going. And the Brown Army here. I might change the colour of that. I think that... Oh, wow. Those guys take some... Must have taken some casualties because their training has dropped a level. Put them as green. There's another green one down there. What have we got we don't have? Nope, one like that. Light blue. Yeah, light blue, that'll do. You don't have an army like that. Have you got a promotion? Infantry expert. Thank you. We'll take that. You're up. Oh, it's okay. Just auto-save and slowed it down. You definitely need a border on there. Get in position, lads. Do get training. And also, let's paint the... Not there. I'm terrible at painting these borders from a distance. There we go. We need another army on this, because now suddenly we've got borders with Turkey, we've got borders with... Oh, Vichy, France and Italy are kind of friends to us, so that's okay. We've got troops all over the place. Look at this. Advanced artillery. Suddenly we need loads. That's... Oh, I captured a crap load. That's okay then. We should start producing some of that into my better forces, I think. Trucks, tanks, trucks, medium tanks. We should probably have more of an armoured presence. Aircraft, though. Let's get the fighters up. Let's also... we do need... Oh, God, there's so much stuff to do. So much. We need some heavy fighters. I don't currently have any in production anywhere. But I like these for the extra range that they offer. Just above carrier fighters, I think. I'm going to put 2 in there. Currently none. Let's see if I can produce a couple of military factories just to get these on the go. Preferably not on the outskirts of my empire. We'll go for 5. I'm going to put 5 in here. And I'm going to put all of them on priority. Okay, so we've got all sorts of things getting built, which is really cool. We're doing quite well for stuff. I'm kind of enjoying this. Is that one of my new? No, that's been granted to me. So I can actually go and sit up there. We'll put these in the maybe Asia garrisons. Right, let's form an army. Put him in there. Just call this the Afghan Army. I've got another Afghan Army, but that's going to be for more offensive operations. These are like the free stuff that I get given. Ooh, we can conquer Iraq now. So what that means is that we need to take you off training. I just wait for everyone to get all their composure back before we go in. Well. We're about to go. Do you get fully trained up? No, we'll just put them back on training. We're going to create a new template in a minute to include anti-tank weapons, so that when we face Commonwealth troops, we're ready for it. I got 2 researchers at once. Excellent. Okay, finish off that. And get the next level of radar. That needs to be on the list as well. Right then, how's the Blue Army doing? They're nearly there. Okay, here we go then. Declare war. I hope. Oh god, everything kicks off at once. We've got to focus on jet prototypes. That's finished. There's not much left to do. Let's help our friends with fortifying borders and stuff. I just like finishing these off. And then we'll go on to the production. Start that. Let's be quick. Right. Trigger that. And away you go. I think that's going to be fairly quick. The Iraqi army's not that big. But we are going to have to, you know, organise some defences a little bit better. 6.5 million. That's good. We've got the better marine tanks. We're doing quite well. We're in 44. That means there's new aircraft, isn't there? Yes, there is. So let's get them constructed. We never need carrier ground support aircraft, I don't think. I don't think there's any benefit. Any need to. Sorry, there's no benefit. There are uses for them, but I don't think we need to do that. We're now on... What's it telling me? The better Amphibious assault tanks. I'm not going to spend anything improving those. They are so niche in their use. I just think the base ones are fine. And I just use Marines to generally get a beachhead. Beach head, yeah. Not a beach hedge. That's something completely different. You go down there. This Japanese defense force is getting huge. Maybe I'll send some of those over to... I can use them to garrison places in the Pacific, the important ones. Or I can send them over to the Middle East. I don't know what to do with those, actually. We'll have to consider that. Oh, God, I am going to have to garrison any ports in these areas that were just taken, aren't I? Not so much inland, but... I don't think you guys are needed there anymore. Yeah, I'll stand down. I've got 600. Where can I go and put these? I've got space for 600. Yep, go and put them on the home islands and get them in training. Right, how's the war in Iraq going? Let's take a look. It's... well, there's nothing here. But it also seems to be going bad in the south. Kind of hard to tell. Maybe not so much. We'll need a Middle East garrison to control this anyway. Some garrison forces. I can't believe, as Japan, we've managed to get into 44 without going to war with the Allies. Let's see. Excellent. We've got the artillery upgrades. The anti-air stuff. I can definitely hold off on that. So let's get the anti-tank stuff going. Although, I dare say the Allies will be starting to look at us with some rather suspicious eyes, I think. Based on what we're doing here. What we're producing at the moment. We've got no more infantry in production. Just some big medium tanks. 40 width tank divisions. Skipping anti-air because I got light tanks with anti-air. Well, that's what I put in the armoured divisions. And it was largely because I didn't have the industry to focus on everything I wanted to build. And also, I didn't have to fight much aircraft at all at the start of the game. So that could be a very different experience when I meet the Allies. We might be in trouble with that. What have I gobbled up until now? I got all of China. I got half of the USSR when they were embroiled in a war with Germany. I've got Afghanistan's become a puppet. I took Iran, and you can't see it. About to take Iraq. Going to take Saudi Arabia. And that will do, I think, until then we're going to go to war with Britain. And then we can worry about these other things. There's going to be... I'll need some forces over in here once I've taken Saudi Arabia. But I've already got war goals that I can just shout out at any time against all this. We just need to get the soldiers in position. The naval base is built up. Is that a level 10 naval base? It's level 7. It's big enough. And Saigon is level 4. I'm going to have a lot of invasions going from here, so it wouldn't be a bad idea just to boost that a little bit. I don't know where my... I'm not going to try and... I'm going to try and avoid America until I've got the rest of the Allies knocked out. I don't think I can, though. The United States is guaranteeing the independence of Canada. They might be awkward to try and best. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to change one of this template to the big Marines. I haven't got quite enough amphibious tanks, but yeah. I'll get there fairly quick, I'm sure. Yeah, the Japanese North African campaign. It's to control the oil, that's what we're going for. Ims, how's it going? And thanks for the raid. Welcome, folks. I saw you were streaming World of Tanks earlier. Hope you had a good game. Or 2, or 3, maybe. How's things going now? I haven't seen you for a little while. Let's get this off pause. Let's conquer the rest of the Middle East. My Japanese empire. I'm doing fine, thanks. Having loads of fun playing all sorts of different games. And about to launch a third YouTube channel. Doing all sorts of changes. It's great. I'm doing great. How are you? I gather you've been quite busy over the last year. Ah, okay. This changes things. The United States joined the United Kingdom in what? They didn't just become part of the United Kingdom. We know that. I'm guessing it's the Allies. Right, so what does that put them into? They are at war with Germany and Germany's friends. That changes things a little bit. Right. Okay. I'm going to have to hope that my German allies can sort themselves out over there. Hirohito questions the motives of Saudi Arabia. Yes, because Saudi Arabia are definite warmongers. Definite warmongers. They are turning the world into a burning stage. There we go. The Iraqis have been conquered. Great news. We'll take that. Thank you very much. You're good, Ims. Good. Glad to hear it. Am I Germany's friend? I'm not in a faction with Germany. We have a mutual peace agreement. I've been at war with, not with the Germans, but together with the Germans against the USSR. But we don't have any official contracts that would drag me into a war with America. I was very careful about that. You got command tanks in this version? No. You mean like the armoured cars and stuff like that? No, I think you get those with the La Resistance DLC, which I don't have. I will have to pick that up sometime. Yeah, we're conquering Iraq. Conquer, take all states. End turn. Cool. Ish. We just got bigger and badder. And we now... Oh, hang on. I'll tell you what we do need to. Let's just slow that down while I have a think about this. We are not at war with anyone that I know of. Yeah, into the defense force over there. We need to instantly reassign this army from there. These guys have been doing some good work. Good work. You're now going to be ready for the Saudi invasion. Oh, we can put planes over here as well. Excellent. Let's do that. I will need aircraft over there. Hoping I've got enough fighters. I'll need aircraft in this region because there's going to be fights against the British. So, what have we got there? We've got room for 1,600. Let's see. Not naval bombers. Close air support. Yes. Let's go for... Actually, let's go for 400 with that. Because that is the sort of thing that's going to be useful. And some fighters. I wouldn't mind lots. I've got new fighters. We've got the old interwar fighters. Loads of rubbish old fighters. No spare tactical bombers? Oh, there are some tactical bombers. So let's add some more in as well. Where are we? 200 of those for the range, which is useful. The heavy fighters we don't have. Certainly don't have any enough of yet. I could probably put carrier fighters into this. They really don't have much range, but they will do. Yeah, we've got enough of those. Let's put that as at 200. It's probably a bit optimistic. We'll see what it produces. It just uses up all my stock when I do that. We'll set them on training. Okay, that's ticking off. It'll deliver. It'll deliver how many it can deliver. Can I demand Syria from Vichy France? I could, but I think that... I mean, they start with Syria, so I don't think they would give it up. Command tanks. You researched them, but got no clue how to add them to a template, and lucky you don't have them. I have no idea what to do with that. There's various things I've picked up which give me bonuses to the armoured cars and stuff. I don't know how to do anything with. I think I asked some viewers before when I played my last playthrough, and they said they were from the La Resistance DLC, but I could be completely wrong in that. Should probably have a look at the state of the infrastructure in Iraq and see how bad it is. Yeah, it's not the best. It's really not the best. Look at this. Let's get this up to infrastructure 6, which should hopefully... Which one is this? Which one am I... Oh, there it is. I see. Al-Hajara? Al-Hara? I don't know. That is priority, so that we can feed those poor men in there coming through the port. And look at this. I've got to get soldiers into these ports, but who shall I bring? Oh, I've got loads. Okay, I'm going to bring these guys. It's 17 divisions. It's a lot. But there's going to be a lot of them for them to defend, actually, when we get there. So, ship them over. Are they in a... They're not in the port right now, are they? Should I do the land route? Take a long time to get there by land. Okay, let's do the land route anyway. And these are going to go into... Whoops. They are coming by train, I hope. They'll go into the Asia garrisons, I think. And we're going to call this... I don't have a Middle East one, do I? No, we're going to call this Middle East garrison. And I'll put some crap general in... Ah, I can't spell. I still can't spell. That doesn't look right. Middle East, does it have a hyphen in it? Does today. And we'll put really the worst general I have got. A drug addict. Yeah, let's put a substance abuser in the Middle East. That's exactly what they need. I am sure. I'm sure that's just what they want. So, and we're just going to use that to garrison the ports and other places. Let's see. We can now see our friends and neighbours in Vichy, France. So I'm just going to take a look at what America thinks of us. I don't think it's going to be an awful lot. Nope. They pretty much... They don't like me. I can't think why. I just can't think why. But I'm not at war with them. So that's fine. For now. Unassigned divisions. What have we got? Oh, we've got this massive... Excellent. This Afghan Army. Excellent. Looks like all 16 divisions have been created. Did that produce the army? It did not. Don't know what I'm going to do with these fellas yet. We'll just put a general in there. Can I attack an enemy of the US that is alone? If they're not allied, possibly, and if the US is not guaranteeing their independence, it could cause some trouble. Let's just see what the manpower of Afghanistan is now. How many men have they got left? Can I recruit? 154,000. Yes, please. I'll take another 8. I'll take another 8. And that gives me a full 24 division army of those, which we like. In Kabul. They can afford that manpower. That's one advantage of having puppets, is that you get to use their manpower more efficiently than if you just conquer the areas. So where do these guys want to go? I could put them on the border here, freeing up a better army for use elsewhere. Couldn't I? Having said that, we need to... Turkey's okay. Turkey's not a problem at the moment. We're going to need some extra soldiers to worry about fighting off or capturing this bit. I think I'll use the Afghan army for this. I've got some garrison troops coming over. So let's go and put these in Basra. Which should be fine. And set them off training. So they're not going to face an awful lot. There's Kuwait. There's these areas and this. They should be able to cope with that, I think. And then the good army. Hang on. The better army, I should say. What was that? Military factories. Thank you very much. This is going to be ready in July 44. Okay. And then, folks, we've got our Middle East little plan sorted. And there's going to be war with the Allies. And that's going to take a little bit of preparation for. I don't know if I'm fully ready for that yet. You guys train up. You've got a month to train. Get your fellas into tip-top fighting condition, ready for the assault. I haven't got a plan, actually. I could be using cavalry and stuff for this. It might have been better. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What did our aircraft do? Oh, we nearly had enough fighters. Carrier fighters. What should we put this into? What are we going to be short of? I'm going to use that improved anti-tank in a minute, and that's going to suck up some stuff. The amphibious tanks, they'll be very useful. I think it's still aircraft, isn't it? We're still short on a lot of aircraft. Naval bombers. I need to get the naval bombers in training. Carrier naval bomber 3. They're fine. They're fine. I'm happy for them just to upgrade at their very slow own pace for now. Tick that. Use the old light tanks up. Shall we... Heavy fighters? I did say I wanted more heavy fighters. We'll work on that. Now what we're short of? Aluminium again. That's just a minute. I've just noticed that political power is rolling away with us. What can we do? What do we need to do? War economy. This is all good. Political power gain. Is there anyone worth changing him out for? I don't need that much political power at the moment. A fascist demagogue. Nope, don't need that. Prove relations opinion. That's kind of pointless. Industrial concern. That's good. Can I change that for no? I went for range on that, didn't I? I might change that one to the agility-focused aircraft design. Carrier fighters, they get agility and max speed. Yeah, I'm going to go for that now. I should have had that probably originally, I think. But anyway, we've switched over, so it's good. Got tank designers. This is great, because now we can try and start coups and all sorts of things off for fun. But we need to develop... We're going to develop all this these bauxite deposits here. I'm going to go for as many of them as I can. I burn up a few. That'll do. Did I click the tungsten ones? Oh, well, never mind. That's fine. That's going to use a few civilian factories. But we end up with more aluminium at the end of it. So I can live with that. Right then. Let's see. Okay, so we are preparing. We're going to change this. This is going to be... This is our basic Japanese division. We're going to duplicate that and call it 1940s... 1944 infantry. Let's keep it at 20 width. Save. But add in anti-tank support. Save. Nothing's using it yet. But we're going to modify... We're going to modify the units that are going to be facing allies. In fact, we generally speaking... Oh god, has that come up already? Are we finished off in this? Finished off... Ah, hang on. Navy. Navy. I need my Navy improving massively. Battleships. Better hulls. 1944 cruisers. Light cruisers. Oh god, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, there's loads of stuff here. I have neglected my Navy. Research, spend. Yeah, I'm not building any new ships for a bit. We're going to have loads of naval combat. Right, this is my British Asia. What are these units? Oh, these aren't even... those aren't even Japanese soldiers. Any of these Japanese soldiers. These lot are. Okay, I need 6 of these recruiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just to build that army up to 24. We might as well have it at full power and set them off in Osaka. Will do.